Hey, hey, hey! It's the Pacific Northwest Geek here, Echo Zero, and not bad. Woo. I'm here. Besides taking a shot of Fireball, actually goes down smooth. I'm here with a pickup, a haul. I have some from the Dollar Tree, which I know I told myself I wasn't going to get any more Dollar Tree, but I happened to come across a few that caught my eyes. Walmart, some movies, some VHSs from Goodwill, and a video I found at Winco, which is a grocery type store. Some people might know where that is. So let's start with the VHSs. What I found there for 99 cents a piece. This is the Letterhead Box Edition Highlander 10th Anniversary Director's Cut. I have the standard one of this, which I didn't realize it, but so now I have like two different versions of it on VHS. I'm using my dog steps, because my dog has trouble getting out of my bed these days, to do this. Young Frankenstein. This is actually the second Mel Brooks movie I have on VHS. I have Blazing Saddle also on VHS. I have no Mel Brooks movies on DVD or Blu-ray, but VHS I do. Now this one's a little... Oh, I gotta rewind. They didn't understand. Rewind, Real Robinson, rewind. This has some stickers on it, but this is 007, Tomorrow Never Dies. I'm trying to get the stickers off, but this one has Pierce Brosnan has James Bond, Jonathan Pryce, Michelle Wu, and Terry Hatcher, and Judi Dench, which would be Dame Judi Dench. This is Jurassic Park Lost World. They had a few copies of the original one on VHS. I already have the first one on VHS. I have the whole set, including the two so far Jurassic World movies on Blu-ray. But this is supposed to come with a like a hologram card. Unfortunately, they didn't have any with the hologram card. They did have this third movie, but for some reason the case had all this electrical tape or duct tape or whatever on it, so I didn't go for it. Duct tape, I think is what it was, because that silver duct tape. And I'm looking because I wanted to grab 5, and I think I found an interesting one. They had the VHS in wrong, but I have seen this movie long time ago. I thought, dude, this is cool. It'd be cool to own. I remember the TV show more than the movie. You might be hearing someone drive by loud. Now let's look at the one I got for Winco. This is Bones, the complete 6th season. I love this show. I've been looking for all of it on Blu-ray, but I can only find up to, I think it's season 3 and season 4. I can find them Blu-ray. The others are on DVD. I cannot find them. So I mean, this is a super cool show. This is awesome. Let's look at the Dollar Store, Dollar Tree. This is Charismata with 2 bonus movies. It says a rookie female detective, because this is what it says about Charismata. A rookie female detective struggling to find acceptance in the police department, defined by a culture of bullying and intolerance, watches as things go from bad to worse. Has a chief suspect, a series of brutal, ritualistic murders, takes personal interest in her. A game of cat and mouse degrades the detective's grasp on reality as she spirals out of control. It also comes with Dark Spirits and Legacy of Evil. All 3 movies will be added to... By the way, all 3 of these movies will be added to this. I gotta put them just to the side before I do the over here because I gotta add those. The Devil's Machine. What has died lives again. Let me get that. Still got the plastic wrap on. Let me get this off. I mean, somehow this thing is for holding cell phones also looks great for removing plastic on movies. So, because it's got a description, so let me. This stuff just caught my eyes when I was looking. This Dollar Tree normally doesn't really have anything, but they had a few ones. They did have the second Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Michael Bay movie in Spanish. This says Brandon Cole, played by Jamie Scott Gordon, is an antique expert hired to synthesize a cursed 300-year-old clockwork dog known as the Infernal Princess. The Infernal Princess for £1 million. Along with his stepdaughter Rose, played by Vegeta May, the two have a week to get the doll to perform the 5 acts it was historically known to perform. As Brandon and Rose dive deeper into the history of the doll, they realize its incestuous obsession with his doll. It might be interesting. I mean, it just caught my eyes, and this is a okay. This is 8 movies, 8 creature features on 2 discs. This is called the Screaming Skull Collection, featuring the Screaming Skull, the Mad Monster, Tormented, Scared to Death, Age to Vampire, and more. Let's see, on the back it says the Screaming Skull, the Mad Monster, the Vampire Bat, the Monster Maker, Tormented, Scared to Death, Adam Age Vampire, and Dead Man Walk. Adam Age Vampire might be the only one I know here, but this also has Bela Lugosi, Fay Wray, Melvin Douglas, George Zuko, Glenn Strange, and more. All 8 of these movies also will be added to the this. It's 9 hours and 17 minutes. I've heard of the Screaming Skull, but I've never seen it. And I might have seen the Vampire Bat. I am not sure. Let's go ahead and look at what I got at Walmart. This is actually a accumulation of what I got the last week or two that I haven't shown. Season 1 to 4, is it? I think it's season 1 to 4 of Doctor Who. When I first got into Doctor Who, we had Christopher Eccleston, but I got into David Tennant, but Matt Smith is still my favorite. This is actually it's when I first got into it. They have multiple seasons, and so I'm gonna start collecting them like this. It's on DVD. Doctor Who is actually pretty cool. Actually, let's start with Moonfall. This game is a 2-pack for like $20. You got this movie Moonfall, which has Halle Berry, John Bradley, and Patrick Wilson, and let's try to get his name. He's let me see if it has a name on the DVD, because there is another actor in this who I'm familiar with. Michael Pena is also in this. It came with this, which I'm so disaster movie. I love disaster movies, but it came with that and The Knowing. I saw this in the theater. It's a Nicolas Cage one, and I did enjoy it. And to get these 2 movies, a newer movie and an older movie, for $20 in a 2-pack, especially one that I have not seen in a long time. Yeah. Speaking of disaster movies, The Burning Sea. I guess this is a Norwegian one. But what caught me about this, as you can see it, see if I can get this on the camera, from the creators of The Wave. camera's not going to zoom in on focus on that. The Wave is a cool movie. One I want a copy of. It says The Wave and The Quake. And The Quake is another one I want to see because I enjoyed The Wave. And The Quake is the sequel to The Wave. It follows some of the same characters. Because in The Wave, they're dealing with a giant typhoon, tsunami type thing. And The Quake, it's an earthquake. Oh, I mean, it wasn't as good as Tidal Wave, which is a Chinese or Korean one. But it's still good. And this, it's got a lot to live up to because, again, I like The Wave. So I'm going to give this a chance. And the final one is Row 19. Evil at 3,000 feet. They had a lot of like these movies that were like on DVD that were like $10, $12, $20. A lot to choose from. I had to narrow it down, and this is ultimately what I narrowed it down to. It's got a fairly short description. It says, when several passengers suddenly suffer a gruesome, unexplained death, a young doctor on board begins to suspect that the shadowy, terrifying force behind her own worst childhood nightmare may be back for blood. So, there was dinosaur ones, there was an ice demon one. Unfortunately, I was hoping to find Asylum, and they had no Asylum movies. Don't worry, I have Legion of the Dead on the way, which is Asylum. And Ghost Train, which is a Japanese movie that I've been looking for a long time. Pretty cool. But anyways, I just thought I'd put together a little haul and take another swig of Fireball. Gotta say, it went smoother than I thought it would. I wonder how it would go with cola. I thought it'd have a stronger kick. Aftershock Cinnamon. It's got a stronger kick. But anyways, I'm Echo Zero, and I will see you on the flip side. And Nanu Nanu Toodaloo.